Okay. We're playing League. And I mean, I guess we'll see how things go. I don't know how to feel about this board. I mean, there's I guess the thing that's kind of maybe missing here is, like effective payload gaining. Coin is trashing with the Pious. I guess we're probably going to want to open one of those right here. And there's like, you can gain a lot of the twos pretty easily with Wheelwright. Although it's questionable how, I don't know, effective that's going to be. I guess we're going to open probably like Coin Overlord. I guess you could also open like double coin. That's probably not actually the worst thing ever. That gives you like a 5-4 on your next split, which isn't actually terrible. And actually you get to do better than that because you get to like save a copper over. So that's actually kind of tempting. I mean, I think this 3 wants to be. I think this 3 is clear. I don't think we want to save an estate over. Well, we may as well. And then we can figure out this turn afterwards. So I'm actually not so sure here. I guess eventually we probably actually want to be picking up the pawn that's the plus buy with Wheelwright. I don't know that we really need to be drawing much right now. Like we'll hit whatever number we want to hit. Just fine. Probably. Like if I do this, I hit 5 next turn. Right. And that can be Wheelwright. We'll get the Wheelwright in with the estate, and then we'll start buying draw cards. I think that works out. Like I would think at some point you kind of want to go and, I don't know, like start something. Did I mention that this was League? I think this is League versus phika, if I haven't mentioned that yet. Apparently I'm not that awake. Because I feel like with Wheelwright we can start like picking up, border guards, pawn. Pawn gets us maybe a little bit more trashing in. And like we don't actually need to be hitting 5 because we have both coins, so Smithy is like a fine thing to be buying. Right. Yeah. Okay, we saw the estate here, which, quite frankly, sucks. This will be Smithy. Next turn's actually not looking so hot, just because we're going to probably put the Wheelwright with nothing. If we hit 5 there, I guess we pick up an idol. It just is like, I don't know, whatever thing. I guess we could also like save the Wheelwright and take another coin. I don't think that's really a good option. You've probably connected your Wheelwright with estate down there, which does not make me feel good. I mean, there's always a chance that we draw the Smithy or the estate with this Wheelwright play. I mean, I think that's what wants to happen. Oh, I guess he can, like, Wheelwright Overlords. That's kind of a thing that may want to happen. So maybe we, like, save Wheelwright by Overlord. That's actually looking like probably the move. I'm guessing right now. Now that I mentioned that I can do that. I don't know what a whole bunch of Overlords does us, but it seems good to have all of them. You know? Or at least some. Okay. Well, I guess we're engaging in that stuff over there. So, yeah. There's no way I'm not discarding Overlord for Overlord right here, right? No. Do we want another one? Probably. I'm a little bit concerned about how we're going to get through all the debt, but for right now, I think like just having or continuing to gain Overlord, continuing to gain Wheelwright ends up working out. Oh, what does this want to be? Plausibly another Smithy play. This isn't like perfect at all. But I guess it's working alright. Border Guard Pawn. Probably Border Guard. Like I don't think I'm buying any. Well, I could be buying stuff next turn. I think we can gain and play it if need be. Right. Assuming the turn doesn't just fail, which is also looking like a pretty distinct possibility right now. Which would be bad. I don't like turns failing. Not a prospect that amuses me. But I mean, we have to play the Wheelwright. I don't think there's any way around that one. We can also be a bit more conservative if we do draw an Overlord. We can still like discard the coin and we can just play stables. Keep the one coin matted. I don't know, like if this turn fails, I'm in bad shape. Okay, it probably won't. So I think I want to discard coin here. I said we could be a bit more conservative on like the Overlord plays playing stables with them instead, although I do probably still need to get back around to the coin due to the Smithy that is in there. So maybe we don't discard here. I don't know what's in here. Is there another Overlord? I think so. I want to say yes. This is like 4. I'm pretty sure I had 4 going into this turn. That might not actually be true. Well. Okay, I don't think that's true. Because what we put... What is that? That's like copper from the stables plus an Overlord. That's what it's gotta be. No, it's copper from the stables plus copper from the border guard. So that's not amazing. We could Wheelwright. We could also go like pawn card buy here. Yeah. I don't think there's another Overlord. I mistracked. No, I could have drawn copper. Ugh. Okay, I have to figure out if there's another Overlord in here, unfortunately. Well. Okay. So that was not ideal. I think I just bottom decked an Overlord. Pretty sure. Which isn't actually the worst thing ever, maybe. Well, it's bad because I could have been gaining, you know, the last one, which would have been advantageous. Probably I do want to buy that Overlord, so let's figure out, this is probably best served being a border guard, and then maybe we just buy the, Overlord straight out here. It's just like there's so much, I feel like I give so much opportunity if I just leave that in the pile, like it's not that hard for you to gain. So, you know, my other option I feel like would be something like Idle, which I'm not that, like, overly thrilled with, rather than just denying that piece. Like, we can discard Wheelwright for, I don't know, pawn. Maybe we just discard the estate for pawn. Z. This would be Wheelwright, discarding Wheelwright for, I guess, maybe Wheelwright? Maybe pawn? I don't know. I think you can do Wheelwright here, and then you can border guard, and then you can Wheelwright the Wheelwright for pawn, draw that. Or coin for pawn. Anyways, there are ways to do it. Yeah, bottom decking the one Overlord hurt last turn. I'd be a lot better off had that not happened. Mostly because I'd have like an Idle instead of a border guard, or a Wheelwright instead of a border guard, or whatever else we're looking at. I don't know how much more trashing I need. Like, we have plenty of draw. The estate is maybe a little bit annoying, but we'll probably live with it. What's that last card? I guess it's a copper. You're contemplating trashing it. Decide not to. Okay. I don't think we want to Smithy any of these quite yet. Sure, I can take the horn. So yeah, now we're gonna want to Wheelwright. Oh gosh, that's so unpleasant. Bottom decking the Smithy. So I guess we take another Wheelwright. I don't know how, like, this turn works from here. Like, so far I feel like things have been kind of clear, but I'm also just not the most sure on a couple things. Maybe we take a pawn here off the estate. I guess I can discard coin for another pawn. Smithy. Last card is a pawn. I don't particularly want it on top, so I guess we do like this. I can pick up coin idle, I think. I guess I'm not really sure, like, where exactly piles are at, like whether the idle is any good. This is otherwise 8 coins, so we can't save plus coin plus idle. Although maybe I just don't do the I don't do the coin. We could also do like idle plus Smithy. Actually, we have the terminal space for it. I don't have the money for that right, though. We could also pick up like silver stables, maybe. Like I want to be getting more money into the deck, just because although piles are like able to easily evaporate, yeah, so I think I want to go like coin plus idle. And I'm actually kind of tempted to trash copper over estate. That's probably dumb. I guess we could also just go like gold. Gold's probably actually just better than idle, right? Yeah. Okay, I've been thoroughly convinced. I mean, we have to build the payload somehow, and pawn's not going to do it. That would be a pretty horrific dud. That is a really horrific dud. Maybe you take idle. Yeah, that's a horror. That's a horror dud. That should not be happening. No way. Okay, idle is as expected. I don't see any way we take the border guard over Overlord. Yeah, I guess so. I'd actually like to start gaining stables on the Wheelwrights this turn, if at all possible. So I'm going to do that right here. I'm trying to think like if any of these really want to be Wheelwright instead. Let's see, we can do one as Smithy, I guess. But this is not great. Let's go like card buy. Okay. We'll write the gold for more stables. I guess is what I'm gonna need, just because I'm not really drawing through anything at all. Buy coin. Maybe I just save the stables and like take 2 idols into border guard. How does that look? Like I should be drawing fine. I don't think that brings Piles to anything substantially bad. Maybe. I'm just having a hard time seeing it happen. Maybe with the amount of draw that you have. It's also possible that this is kind of the wrong approach, like building the money up is kind of the wrong approach here. And that really I should be more playing towards Piles. I mean, I think I'm in okay shape for that also, just because I do have the extra Overlords, but I don't know. Like, I want to be able to buy provinces, even considering those Piles. And I should have a somewhat firm lead on doing that, especially giving the curses out while I'm doing so. Now that I have both idols around. I also just need to watch for the ability to pile like Wheelwright. Or stables. It would probably be like Wheelwright Border Guard or Wheelwright Coin from here. It sounds possible. Yeah, that's a full turn. Yeah, you'd have liked to play that idol earlier. 3 coppers for a gold is certainly better than other stuff. Okay, so idols will give a curse if needed. For points. Okay, never mind. I mean, that changes the goal of this turn, right? Quite a bit. I think. We still might be able to do Wheelwrights and border guards. I think we can probably safely like draw out. Pretty safely. I'm going a little bit quick on this. Like, can I do I have the draw? Probably. There's a lot of stuff in there. That's like all copper, right? That's like 7 coppers. So maybe it would be wise to draw out a little bit more first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say the draw might not be here, quite here. I mean, I think double province is probably still fine-ish, if that's what the turn ends up being. Like, I can get two wheelwrights off these wheelwrights. I can draw up. Well, I can draw something. I don't know if it's up. We might also look at, like, doing idols, discarding idols for wheelwrights. I'm just not really believing that it's quite there. I'm not really believing that. I mean, I can calculate this out potentially. Like, what do I need to do? I need to buy 2 border guards and a duchy. That shouldn't be a problem. The question is basically, can I pile Wheelwright and get enough border guards? And I don't know what the answer to that one is. I'm actually no, I can play the Overlords for draw, so the answer is almost certainly yes. Right. I think. I don't know if this is worth going for. I took 1 wheelwright, so maybe I should just be doing it now, but now I'm thinking maybe there isn't enough draw present. Like, I don't know how I get through. I think I'm like 1 border guard short. As things stand. And if I miss, I like totally lose. Right. Well, maybe not, because you're still limited at, you know, a limited amount of green. So, like, even if I miss and I double province, I think we're still okay. Okay, that's 2 idols. So, I can get the 2 wheelwrights. This is bad, right? Is it? Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I have to, like, wheelwright, I guess discard gold. Would be gold for the last wheelwright. We're gonna gain border guards, right? So This is actually okay, maybe? I guess I could fail to draw something necessary off this one Wheelwright. It's so unnecessary to go for this like this, right? But we're doing it anyways for some reason. So like I can take Border Guard here, and then I have 12. No, I'm short. I'm short. I need another Wheelwright. Unless we discard pawn. Go like card action. I mean, it's good stuff on top. It's just this isn't gonna work. Wheelwright Border Guard on top. So I guess now we just take 2 provinces and hope I don't immediately lose. That seems like a bad move, but it's what we have. Now it's just... Okay, well, I can lose, for sure. I'm not actually sure that you can double province, so maybe the worst outcome is a tie. That's not true at all. Like, you can get an extra pawn and hit 15 or something. It's totally within the realm of possibility. Yeah. Yeah, I think I definitely just lose here. We'll find out. I mean, I think I had a good chance. It was maybe like 50-50, which maybe wasn't actually good enough to go for the win there. Just given my superior econ position. Like, you have 3 Wheelwrights, you have all of your Overlords remaining. There's no way you don't get there on, like, Border Guards plus gain a pawn, you know. Play your 2 idols, buy province, duchy. I think a tie is certain, and we'll see if there's a win. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just shouldn't have been going for it last turn, although, as I say, I mean, I did have like a 50-50 draw to win, so I don't think I can really say that was so stupid. It was also just, I think, too hard to count out. I was maybe like one card of draw away from having it be certain. So, or maybe a slightly different order of operations. Probably I've at least made it clear that you have to tie or win here. Unfortunately, it's probably going to take a little while to find out. Like, I don't think there's any play for you that isn't go for this tie/win. I guess you only have 3 Wheelwrights, and Overlord can't be Wheelwright anymore. Maybe I actually accidentally, like, totally prevented this win from happening. Yeah, I think I accidentally totally prevented this win from happening by emptying Wheelwright. Because you can only gain 3 Border Guards from the Wheelwrights, and then you only have 2 buys. So actually I think I'm perfectly safe. Oh. That's amazing. I'm such a great Dominion player. I like plan that out and everything. Such a genius. I'm just amazed by my forward thinking and amazing play here. That was so good. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I think we're actually safe. I think we are safe. So intentional. There's like third party commentary on this, and I wonder if J Nails is going like that was so intentionally genius. Probably. Nobody knows like how actually bad at this game I am. That I just kind of failed to pile out without thinking too much through it. I guess you could get plus buy off your idol. That would super suck. But I mean, you have to empty a lot to you have to empty a lot of border guard to get close there, right? Although maybe you still just go for it, because like, what else are you supposed to do? No, okay, that's not what's happening. This is going to be trying to accumulate enough coins to probably double province. Or you hope double province. Okay, so given that I have seven Wheelwrights, I guess what we want to do here is basically hold however many back is needed. Okay, Flame will trash Curse. It's fine, you only hit 13, you take a 1-point lead. That won't do on much of anything. And you had the one horrific dud in the middle. I feel like I was still probably a little bit ahead. But yeah. 1-point lead. Okay, let's see if we can't figure this one out. So we're going to take draw cards. I can probably start to do these just because I now have enough Wheelwrights in hand. I'm not all that comfortable. Well, we should just play the Smithy now. I'm gonna guess this is in hand by now, but let's not find out the hard way. Alright. Coin for border guard, Wheelwright for border guard, Wheelwright for border guard, stop. Duchy. Win. Okay. What a genius move by me to pile the Wheelwrights right there such that Overlord could no longer be them. So smart. I think I was otherwise ahead. Like, I would have been, like, totally just gone that game had, something or other happened. That I don't exactly remember what it is right now, but had something happened. Well, this is probably an interesting 2-5. I would have had to have thought a lot about this opening, but now I don't. I guess we're just going to open Pixie Pilgrim. That seems clear enough. Longer term, like, there's village, there's draw, there's pretty explosive plus buy. Gains are a little bit awkward. Hermit might be necessary just to, like, gain silver or Pixie or whatever else you might want. Yeah. Town's understandable, like, you can get a lot of those pretty quickly. I think we still want to take the Pilgrim, although I am going to be a little bit worried about, just, like, ending up with 0 towns. If we don't get one in. I guess one needs to come in right here. Would be the thing. Estate goes back? No, copper goes back. Surely. Okay, that is fine. Not seeing a town here is really unhappy. Makes me unhappy. Possibly we want to take an abundance, although chances are I have to play the town at the start of next turn. So, plausibly we want to take a town instead. Another town. At least think about it for about 5 seconds. Yeah, I think another town is probably better. I guess we can play Pilgrim right now. Top deck a town if needed. Like, at some point I do want to pick up Abundance. It's just like, in the meantime, There's also kind of, I guess, a scare point where I could also miss the last town if I play this one here. No, I actually can't do that. We can miss the Pixie, though, which I guess is just going to be something that we live with. And let's pick up the Abundance. No! Oh. Well, I think I just lost. You're getting a lot of towns. I don't think you actually need that many towns. I mean, I'd like one more. Have 4, but I don't think, like, having 6 is that big a deal. So, I'm not sure I particularly like gaining the 2 towns there. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get the last town off the friendly. I would like more Abundance, actually. So I think I can go, like, Pixie, Hermit, Abundance here. I top decked a copper. No, I am getting 4 towns. Okay. That was a little bit of a scare for a moment. Do I actually want the Hermit? Probably. Like, it represents gains. I'm pretty thin, so... should be okay. Probably want to pick up one more Pilgrim. This turn is actually fine. It looks a little bit, I don't know, reserved, but I think it's okay. Like, I feel like I'm doing better on payload. I did end up with, one fewer towns, but so it goes. There's other ways to do the stuff you want. Okay, so this will be Pixie, probably just Pixie, Pilgrim. Yeah. Man, the boons have been not really what I would like them to have been. If I want to complain about something this game, which I do, given how it's going. Piles are already minuscule. We might even have to just start greening this next turn. Just looking at, like, where things are at. I don't know that you have, like, the payload to do it, but a pair of silvers would be really good from the Pixie. Yeah, that one. that one gets us seriously from me. Like, really? I think I saw C's. Like, C's gift has been the one that was good, and that was just because it kind of kept my turn going, but I would have, like, so much rather had any of the gaining ones, Wisp, Silvers, Earth. All seem favorable. That's going to be the word I'm using. And then both the money ones, I think, were over there. So that doesn't exactly make me happy. I guess the good news is you only have one Pixie left, so maybe you won't get any more amazing boons. I don't know what amazing boons would be, but whatever. Yeah, we're keeping this one. No, we're definitely trashing this one. I think it'd be pretty insane to keep it. This is all the towns, so let's be a little bit hesitant to play this last one. Potentially we just want to, like, add a silver in. I say as I'm definitely playing this town, right? Oh, maybe not. That was expected. That is 2 Pixies. No, that's Pixie plus Abundance. I guess we should draw. Just because the Abundance isn't particularly good. So this could be like Caravan Guard. I don't really know if I need another Pilgrim in deck. I feel like I do. Although it feels kind of tough to fit. It could be like Pilgrim, and then I'll have 7 Pilgrim Caravan Guard Abundance. I guess it could also be like Pilgrim Forge. It's another option that I'm actually kind of liking. Yeah. Good thing I took the +2 cards. I don't really know what the Forge is going to do. It just seems like a decent card to have in deck. Especially as we get into Pilgrim being a pile that is potentially going to be going out. Did you just dud out right here? I doubt it. Like, that would be a lot of stuff in the bottom there that is good cards. I don't think you have that many bad ones these days. Yeah, this is definitely feeling like the end of a turn. No, okay. Well, yeah, it is. It's just ran out of actions, which is unfathomably bad for you and seems like it should have been extremely unlikely. If you take a Pilgrim, if I can win. I don't think so. I'm going to say no. That would be if I draw, which is ultimately just not going to happen, because... Okay, well, we'll at least think about it. I might be pretty close. What is that? Golds. We're keeping that. Okay, that's definitely going to be helpful. Okay. So this would probably look like Forge Pilgrim to Pilgrim. Gain a state with Hermit, buy 3 Pilgrims. Is that on the agenda? That is on the agenda because I now have 9 coins sitting here. Yeah. We top deck a copper. We forge Pilgrim to Pilgrim. We gain a state. We buy 3 Pilgrims. Yeah. I should have trashed the, Pilgrim when I saw the Hermit. That was kind of another horror dud from you, I guess. Look at why I put the Forge in my deck. So much planning ahead. It just totally took advantage of your dud. Which, I mean, if you were actually listening, you know is complete crap. Alright. There's Groom Way of the Ox here, which I don't know what that actually means, but I said it, so maybe it means something. I guess we're gonna start Forager Groom. I guess my concern... I don't know that there's anything to start other than Forager Groom. You could start Pixie Groom instead. This game should go pretty fast, just because you can like, always play Grooms. Pilgrim is important to get, probably, but I don't know how important. And I don't know that opening basically anything actually really assists that much there. Yeah. So we're gonna go Forager Groom. The idea is just gonna be to groom, like, almost random action cards for a bit, probably a second Groom, and then it basically doesn't matter. We are going to have all of our estates out. That is amazing. And I'm hitting 5, which means I can't actually just straight buy the Pilgrim this turn, which is also amazing. That will help a lot. That will help a lot. So things are good so far. I guess I'm going to want to play this horse. We're going to not be playing one of the Grooms this shuffle. It's gonna Ox instead. Because that way I get through. Well, I get to see everything. I'm not going to say I get through it, but I get to see everything. And then I'm going to Groom maybe a Scheme. And buy Pixie Pilgrim. Yeah, I think so. No, I'm only going to hit 6 if I trash a copper. Well, that still seems worth doing. I don't understand, like, ever grooming Shanty Town. I don't think it makes that much sense. For some reason, I think Pilgrim draws 5 cards. Have you noticed that? Like, both last game and this one? Anyways. Let's grab I guess I could also just go, like, another Groom. Like, I should be plenty consistent. Yeah. Okay, this time we're going to do it this way. And I think I just keep picking up Grooms, because, like, what's the point of picking up not Groom? Scheme or Pixie? Gotta be Pixie. I mean, I just don't see a point to picking up not Groom off the Grooms. Like, if it's Village I'm looking for, here we have it. There we go, Village. I mean, not really sure what else you'd be looking for. Let's play a horse. Keep that. Trash, copper, ox that. We can get, like, Groom. Maybe we don't do another Groom here. Maybe we do, like, a Scheme or something. Okay. Yeah, that was probably getting a little bit out of hand. That, my draw turn 3 was just totally obscene. That was, yeah. I'm just gonna say, I think it was just Overwright there. Okay, what do we have here? Cutthroat for buys and gains, so that's bad. Putting it one way. I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like Clerk, transport a hunter. I think you want to get like a whole bunch of hunters in early on. In our case, I don't know that we're going to, you just want to get a whole bunch of hunters early on because they are the draw. They are the draw and there is no trashing. I don't know if I want to, top deck the Clerk. Because chances are is that you will top deck a Clerk, and that will impinge on my ability to hit 5, potentially. No, actually it wouldn't. So I think I still do top deck the Clerk. And yeah, we just want like every single hunter in the world. So I'm gonna open Clerk, transport hunter. I'm trying to think, like, if... Well, I don't know. It seems clear enough to me. There's also, like, this native village thinning you can maybe do with Innkeeper. You can kind of target thin with those. You have to be drawing first, though, so let's get drawing first. Where how behind I can end up early. Like if I just completely start missing 5. Also, let's see, the other possibility for opening besides Clerk I think would be Flagship, which I think I'm not that into yet. Specialist Flagship does serious amounts of stuff. Transport hunter. So did we decide we were putting the Clerk on top? Like, if we put the Clerk on top and we were going to hit 5 anyways, we still hit 5. So let's get the attack in as quickly as possible. And the fact that you aren't immediately clicking on hunter would mean that you missed 5. Which is certainly a bit of a disadvantage. I think. Maybe it's better to... I don't know. Like, I don't think you top deck the hunter here. Maybe you take, like, an Innkeeper. Although you're not going to hit 5 next turn either, so I don't know. Settlers. Definitely. And we just keep buying hunters until they're gone. Chances of hitting 5 this turn, low. So probably I top deck hunter, play Clerk, transport hunter. I guess we could also transport a specialist. That's another distinct possibility for us. Depending. I have a really hard time seeing this not be hunter, but like I have 3 of them, right? Maybe that's enough. You don't really want to be left with that few, though. I'd be somewhat concerned about that happening under current conditions. So maybe we transport hunter. We'll contemplate buying specialist this next turn. This is what we'll do. I guess. You probably stick a specialist on Hunter next turn, which is unpleasant. Given that you are sticking a specialist on Hunter next turn, I think I have to buy Hunter this turn. Yeah. I think this is just forced because you're specialisting Hunter this turn, you would probably be able to specialist Hunter, gain a Hunter, hit 5 by the last one, and that does not work for me at all. I'm pretty clearly substantially behind. Despite getting probably a little bit better stuff on the start, maybe. Basically it's the half turn, and then you have like specialist flagship over, I guess, a settlers. Somehow I also seem to have missed a turn. I'm not sure exactly how that one happened. This just has to be Cutthroat, I'm pretty sure. Because I have to maintain on that. Like, I'd really like a specialist and like start to do this stuff, but if I fall behind on the Cutthroat, it's all over. Okay. I think we said that this just wants to be specialist. I mean, it has to be, right? Yeah. I feel like I missed one. Oh, no, it's because you got to specialist the Hunter. That's why you have an extra card. Basically, you got the extra gain out of that. You want to clerk me first? No. Okay. Yeah, so this might be gold. You get a plus buy. Things are looking pretty bad. This gets to be a flagship. Like, chances are I'm just lost, because at this point I don't know that you really want to take gold. And you essentially just have so much more stuff going than I do, unless you somehow, like, mega dud. Which is possible. Unlikely, but, you know. Yeah. See, even this mega dud, like, is going to produce as much as one of my regular turns does, so that's not exactly favorable to me winning this game at all. Yeah, so like this, I have everything. It's just I can't do everything I need to do this turn. Like, I have to get a gold because I have to free the Cutthroat and hopefully get a buy, and I have to get flagship. So what are we doing? Oh, it's hammer. Well, that sucks. Right? Like, I mean, it's fine to get more flagships or Innkeeper or whatever, but, you know, we needed to buy more, probably, just because things that we want cost 5. You're probably about to get specialist on specialist, and so just start, like, gaining those rapidly. That might have been a bit more aggressive. Maybe you couldn't afford to. I think the thing that I'm kind of counting on right now is that somehow we get to do this, like, specialist flagship, just deck, poof, whatever. Everything works. I guess we discard Clerk because we don't actually want to play Clerk off first thing. We're going to want to flagship the specialist instead. Whoa. That doesn't make a ton of sense to... Well, maybe we just wanted the extra buys. And also this way you can seed your next turn with a hunter. Okay, never mind. That sort of makes sense. Although I am going to, 17. Sword. Great. Although I am going to cutthroat you. The problem is that I have to buy another gold. And that's really bad because I don't really have any way to do much of anything next turn if I buy another gold. So maybe I just don't buy another gold? Maybe I buy specialist? I mean, I think I have to buy specialist. Like, I don't think there's really an option. Maybe we get to mid-turn gain the gold. I don't know. There wasn't. It didn't feel to me. It doesn't feel to me like there is a way for me to actually buy gold there. Just because if I do, like, I'm not getting the things I need to make my deck keep working, and so I'm just going to hope that you essentially mess up and free my cutthroat for me. I mean, I think that's my option, really. And then maybe we can, like, get some pile out right there. I don't know. And you still get to hold hunters into your next hand. Pull hunters into your next hand. Puzzle box. So I mean, my hope is that you buy a gold and you free my cutthroat, but really you shouldn't do that. Like that's not a thing you should be doing. Maybe you'll be generous, but I'm not thinking so. Yeah. So we're gonna have to specialist the gold. Mid-turn. Staff. Okay. And I guess we don't draw through as a result. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. I just felt like I never really got around in that one. I'm not exactly sure why. Things seem to be going kind of okay towards the start, but they kind of dropped off a little. What do we have here? We have clashes. I don't think rebuild ends up being relevant. No. So probably open battle plan silver. Oh, I guess we could also, like, save and then buy replace. That's seeming a little bit better. Yeah. We can get the battle plan off the replace, potentially, or just buy it. I'm player 1, so I don't have to worry about it getting rotated past. I don't think. And then it's just kind of normal stuff. Rebuild surely gets beat up by, like, Archer. And... oh, Rogue. Rogue. That is not a... yeah, okay. Rebuild also gets beat up by Rogue just because you can regain the duchies. It was just kind of a sanity check. I'm gonna say. Oh, if you had 5, you could have demanded battle plan and made me really, really sad. That is a thing that could have happened. In this case, I think I'm just gonna take 2 battle plans. One on top, buy 1. I guess we could also do battle plan and then save. Like, you don't need that many battle plans. And if we save, we can potentially hit, like, 5 again. And not expose the Archer. Yeah, I think I have a decent chance at... I mean, is Archer really that threatening right now? Probably not. I might just like a silver. I guess maybe you'd be able to, like, hit 5 and Warlord or something. I don't know. That could be kind of unpleasant, having to play around that stuff. Don't rotate. I think I'm just saving a copper. I think that's better than silver. Maybe you rotate. Probably you rotate? Yeah, okay. We're going to keep rotating a little bit, at least once. I don't really have much interest in you getting Warlord right now. We can actually get all the way to Archer. That seems really good. This was a really nice draw. So we'll top deck Archer and maybe actually, like, buy Wealthy Village, or maybe Forum's a bit better. I don't really need the Wealthy Village quite yet. I don't think, anyways. And potentially I can get into sort of a position to take all of the Warlords at once. That seems far-fetched, but maybe possible. There's also Rogue, which can kind of mess with the Warlord stuff. Anyways, I think we're taking Forum. That's the thing that keeps the deck going the best. And then we'll see from here. Let's not rotate. Yeah. Not rotate, play Archer. We'll pretend like I'm going to get 4 Warlords for a while longer. Save by Village now. What is the card that's there? That is Battle Plan. Right? Yeah. So we hold the replace for sure. Are we really taking 2 silvers? No, we're going to take, like, silver, save a copper over. That's got to be better. I mean, I feel like I should be substantially ahead just because I don't have estates. You know? And I can't imagine you not taking replace. Well, maybe at this point you don't take replace just because the things that you actually want to gain with it are like down to silver. Okay, this is basically Archer immune. So it wasn't actually a concern. I'm definitely contemplating saving this wealthy village over playing it and buying Wild Hunt. Like I have everything I could actually want down there. So let's go ahead and do that. Save Wealthy Village by Wild Hunt, or save Wealthy Village by Charm, I guess is the other possibility. I'm guessing that you rotate right now just because, oh, you might be able to get 3, no. Just because otherwise there is really that threat of 4 Warlord. No, I don't think you can get all of them. What do we not show? I think we don't show the Wealthy Village. Like, chances are you discard a battle plan, or you should. Maybe we should have not shown the Archer? I don't know. At this point, we Stonemason for 2 Warlords. That's. I don't think that's much of a question. Yeah. Definitely don't rotate. I'm a little bit scared if I hold on to the replace that I don't reach double Warlord, which is totally necessary. Only one thing to do there. Only one thing to do here. Okay. I can get a Wealthy Village with a loot. Do we? Probably. Like, that's gotta be the best thing we can do. It's jewels, that's fine. Yeah, I think jewels is good. I don't know how consistently you can put Warlord out right now. Like, do I start thinking maybe a little bit about, I don't know. What do I want to do here? Copper to estate, I guess. Go like copper to estate. Save copper by Wild Hunt. That makes sense to me. I guess we just do copper to estate. I think cursing's a reasonable thing to be doing. My opinion, anyways. Ditch the battle plan or ditch the forum? You haven't seen a you've had, like, you wouldn't be holding on to a battle plan, right? So probably we ditch the forum. That's my theory, anyways. You did hold both. No, you'd hold the archer. I don't know. Too hard for me. Oh, you got a form anyways. That's sad. I guess you had 2 of them. I guess I should have done the battle plan. I don't know. This one is easy for me. We obviously hold the forum. At least I think it's obvious. I'm gonna wonder if it's better just to be, like, going loot province rather than trying to, like, play with it. If you do rogue here, I'm gonna be mad. Because it means we might get into this, like, awkward warlord situation where, I mean, if you do rogue, I have to match it. At least I think I do. Rebuilds, huh? Okay. I think I want to trash copper. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Do I want to do another estate? I could get a rebuild myself, especially now that I have, like, all of the, since I'm putting estates into the deck. Maybe I do that. I also wouldn't mind another wealthy village for sure. Just like considering my wild hunt. I also wouldn't mind another forum. Lots of things I wouldn't mind having. Probably another forum is the most productive. I don't think I really need to do the rebuilds yet. Anyways. And somehow I'm struggling to, like, keep my deck going, which is unfortunate. And I think I might struggle here also. Like, that's... yeah. That's bad. Well, it's not actually that bad. Because we can save the wild hunt over and then take, like, rebuild wild hunt, maybe? Archer could hurt a lot. Or would I not reveal? I guess we have to hold the battle. Okay, that is not something that is happening. I'm gonna say we're gonna have to hold the battle plan, but as it turns out, we just don't. You have a warlord out, yeah. I don't know why that matters, but it felt like it did. Rotate. We can play the rebuild, I guess, after the next wild hunt play. So that's fine. Would I rather play Archer or replace? I'd kind of like to pick up maybe like Wealthy Village Wild Hunt or Wealthy Village Forum. I think the Archer's probably better to play. I'm trying to envision, like, okay, so this is 8, potentially 13. I could pick up Wealthy Village Province, which doesn't seem so terrible. And I get the attack in. The other possibility would be like replacing jewels to... No, I think I want another loot. And another village. Yeah. Okay, we may be waiting a little bit here. I mean, you have the Duration Warlord coming in, but... I guess this could also be a gainer plus save the replace. We would go like Wealthy Village Forum replace, maybe? Or Forum double Wealthy Village. Puzzle box is really nice. And maybe a replace. I'm thinking. I guess I could also do the rogue at this point. Just assuming duchies are going to end up in the trash. Or another wild hunt if I want to make sure that I draw on whichever turns. Or another forum if I really want to make... Now, let's do a wild hunt. I want to play this... I think I'm doing well, so I'm going to try to play this a little bit conservatively. Yeah. Like, I think I'm in good position. So I just want to make sure that, like, every turn gets all of the stuff it wants to done. On the other hand, if you're going to be playing 2 rebuilds every turn, I'm in trouble. I don't think you will be, but you never know. I mean, you have 3 forums, so it's... And presumably you only saw, one of them right here. You don't have replace, so there's going to be no mid-turn gaining of wild hunts. We could duchy to province here. I don't know if that's better than taking a... I think it's better. I think it's taking the states better. Okay, good. We did see the Warlord. That was actually a thing that I think I messed up there. Do we still want to Archer? Maybe not. I'd kind of like to go something more like just puzzle box to province, maybe. Actually, I want to keep the puzzle box. I'd like to hold the forum, so maybe we do like Archer to territory? Does that make any sense? I think so. As I said, I mean, I want to put curses in, just like constantly. And then we save charm by province. And hopefully we're in okay shape for this next turn. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got to open replace. I don't know that there was much else to that game. Like, we both knew what we were doing. It was just, you know, it was just that. Okay. Last game. What is our last game bringing? It has Cursed Merchant Ship. That seems terrible. Especially with Sack of Loot around. Recruiter looks important. Recruiter Fortress is actually just like straight draw. We'll also want Faithful Hounds in there. So I think priorities are just like get Recruiter, get Sack of Loot, move on. Okay, well this is bad because you have a 2-5 and you're going to open Recruiter. I think I'm going to open Faithful Hound Tide Pools with the idea that especially facing a Recruiter opening, I really want to be heavy on the cycling. There's like a number of ways this could go really wrong in turns 3 and 4, but on the other hand, like, I'm already going to be pretty significantly behind. There's also like Arena Faithful Hound. I don't know how thingish that is. Or whether I just want to, well, no, let's do the Arena thing. Let's grab another Faithful Hound. Let's do the Arena thing. I don't know why you wouldn't take the Hound on 2. Why would you not? Huh. Well, whatever. I'm not going to think too much about it. Just keep getting Hounds. As I say, the idea here is just going to be cycle. I should reach Recruiter this turn. You saw yours turn 3, which is just like terrible news for me. But, you know, these things happen. I may need to similarly stop kidding myself here pretty soon. Yeah, I think we're gonna Arena this Hound and buy yet another one. Oh gosh, no Recruiter. That is bad. Yeah, that's bad. So I don't get to play either of these Hounds. I have to Arena yet another one. I think this game is over. Yeah, Recruiter missing there was not ideal. I guess I should have played the Hound. I mean, I could have drawn the Recruiter dead then also. It's not like it's... Yeah. This is some kind of awful. I guess we just stop. I don't think I can afford to have more Hounds. Okay, if this Recruiter misses a state, I'm going to resign. I already probably should be resigning, but I'm pretending for at least a little bit longer that I have some minor chance in this game. Just, like, given that I'm playing my first Recruiter turn 8, or turn 7, yeah. Alright, well, that didn't work. It was gonna be tough. The stuff I did super didn't work. And yeah, maybe I should have been a little bit more conservative, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference, especially seeing it turn 3. So 4-2 is an okay result. It gets me back, I guess, closer to even on the season, and I will see you all.